For the record, so you will answer it later? Is what you're telling me?
I will, sir.
Thank you. How many VA employees did you terminate on the night of February 13th, 2025?
Ranking Member Takano, as I mentioned, approximately 1,400 employees have been terminated during their probationary period.
Okay, but you can't tell me on February 13th, 2025.
I will provide that
Thank you.
information for the record.
How many VA employees did you terminate yesterday?
Ranking Member Takano, approximately 1,400 employees were terminated during their probationary period. I can provide the information requested for the record.
Thank you. I have a poster that shows the memo that you wrote and sent to the employees that were terminated. Did you write and sign this memo?
Ranking Member Takano, that is my signature on that letter.
And you wrote and signed the memo?
It is my signature on the letter.
Did you write the memo?
The memo was provided.
So you didn't write it. It was provided to you by someone else.
The memo was provided for...
And you're not going to tell me who provided you with the memo.
Ranking Member Takano, I'm happy...
But your name is on the memo.
I am happy to
Okay,
take the
did you
question
personally
for the record.
determine and verify which probationary employees to terminate?
Ranking Member Takano, I'm happy to take that question for the record.
Okay. So right here, you wrote that based on this employee's termination, that you based this employee's termination on their performance. Did you verify that each terminated employee had been evaluated for their performance?
Ranking Member Takano, I will answer your questions for the record.
Did every probationary employee who was terminated have performance issues?
Ranking Member Takano, I'm happy to answer your
So you
question.
can't answer that question, though you sent this memo out and it resulted in their termination.
At today's hearing, I am prepared to talk about the Restore
Okay,
Accountability Act.
Ms. Derrick, my staff has now heard from many of the people who were fired, and we know that many had stellar performance records, which directly contradicts the memo you sent out. Did you do your due diligence before you sent this memo out and assure yourself that everything in this memo was true?
Ranking Member Takano, I'm happy to take your
So you
question
just
for the
sent
record.
this memo out, and whether or not you're going to fire an employee based on their performance, but you didn't do the due diligence yourself to make sure that this memo was true.
I am happy to take the question and provide that
So
information
the answer is
for the record.
no. It's not just that you're happy to take my question. The acting U.S. attorney in New York decided that she would resign before engaging in a quid pro quo that violated the oath she took. Did you take an oath to do the job you're doing now?
Ranking Member Takano, every federal employee...
Okay,
takes
thank
an
you.
oath
So
when they
yes, the
enter
answer is
their
yes.
position.
Do you believe that terminating these employees and lying about the reason why was a violation of that oath?
Ranking Member Takano, I am supporting the decision that was made.
So you supported the decision, and you sent out memos without knowing whether or not their performance actually justified their termination.
Ranking Member Takano, I am happy to answer questions
So,
regarding...
madam,
termination.
at what point would you resign rather than follow an instruction from a superior?
Ranking Member Takano...
Does it not weigh on your conscience that somebody's livelihood was terminated and you didn't do the due diligence to find out whether this memo was in fact true?
Ranking Member Takano, if any employee is concerned...
Just look at the veterans that are sitting behind you, ma'am. You fired these people.
The gentleman's time has expired.